Hello everyone, this is Jay from Live to Love Tarot here to do a deep read Wednesday. This read may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. No, the roles can reverse. So the first thing I want to say is this is not sign specific. It resonates with whoever it resonates, or it may not. So take what works and throw away what doesn't. So let's start with your person, okay? This read is going to primarily concentrate mostly on your person. And we're going to start with some outside blockages your person has brought into this connection. We have the Sun card, the Six of Swords, and the Magician. You know, right away what I'm getting with this is that your person is a person who easily walks away from things, okay? When they don't feel like, when they're consciously aware that their happiness or their positivity is being shaken, they'll walk away. And this is bad because everybody goes through their little, ups and downs, but with your person, they just don't have any tolerance. They don't know what it's like to work things out. Let's get a second blockage. We have the Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Your person can't seem to let go of pain either. Whenever, and they tend to victimize themselves. Whenever they go through a painful ending, whenever they feel defeated, they can't think of ways of healing it or getting out of their head, relieving the stress and anxiety. So again, when they go through any sort of drama or pain, they get stuck in their head and they can't seem to get out of it. And it kind of coincides with the first blockage. This person, when they feel like their happiness or positivity is being shaken, instead of trying to work through it, they just walk away. So these are outside blockages they brought into this connection. What else? We have the Strength card, the Four of Cups, and the Death card. Yeah. Your person, again, becomes apathetic to really finding the courage to end any negativity. It's almost the same blockage, consistent blockage with your person that they carry, that they brought into this connection. When they become apathetic towards anything that really takes away from their strength, that weakens them emotionally, and they choose at times to walk away, again, the coinciding, and because they overthink. They don't like to overthink a connection is another thing I'm getting. They don't like to deal with anxiety and stress. In all relationships, I don't care how perfect they are, have some anxiety and stress, some bad energy. And a lot of it is because we're human and we make mistakes. There's arguing. It's all about growing and learning. And basically, your person doesn't get to that point. They'll just walk away from the situation. So what is their fears with you? What is their fears with you? We have the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Wands, or Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Again, there's a lot of stress with your person, and this is all, the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords is self. So this is a self-sabotage. This is a person who gets caught up into their head, self-victimizes their self, and then self-sabotages their ability to move towards the truth. So with your person, their truth is, the reason why they pull back from this connection, their fear is that they'll want to initiate new love. There's still feelings there. And so they self-sabotage themselves by not taking a decisive action towards how they feel, but actually trying to close it off. What else? What's another fear? We have the Five of Swords, the Queen of Cups, along with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of sneaky betrayal here. I feel like your person's second fear with you is they don't have the courage and the strength to face up to a betrayal they may have done when it came to your heart. This person may have really hurt you and done something that was outside of themselves, out of anger and out of bitterness. And basically, they're cowering down. They don't have the courage to really face you because they know they did you dirty. And one more. We have the Hangman, the Empress, And the Nine of Cups. You know, I feel like the third fear when it comes to you is your person feels like you're not going to be able to let go of things. You're not going to be able to let go of that betrayal. You're not going to be able to really nurture nurture towards seeing the better of this connection. You know, really looking at this connection as a wish fulfillment, because that's what we want. We want we want to be with somebody that really makes us feel good inside, somebody that works with us well, someone that brings satisfaction, not only in love, but in that security of love. And I feel like your person's biggest fear is that you're not going to be able to let go of the past and open up to the present, that you're going to still hold on to some of these past things. So let's get on with the read. Let's start with the connective energy. We're going to start with the present connective energy. Present connective energy. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, along with the Eight of Wands. So I feel like right now you both are really trying, it's almost like you're trying to reevaluate on how to get to the point of reconciliation where you can be able to communicate. It's almost like connectively, you both are trying to be patient, but at the same time, know that there's a need for communication in this connection. So you're trying your best to figure out how to draw that in, you know, how to heal enough to be able to communicate without drama. What else? In the recent past, we have the Star card, the Emperor, and the Eight of Swords. I like that this came up because this isn't one of your person's blockages. I feel like in the recent past, you both realized that it was time to align in forgiveness. It was time to really take control of any of the triggers that had you both overthinking this connection. Any triggers that had you both really stuck. And I feel like once you were able to do this, in really moving this energy of forgiveness with the Star card, it's why you're currently in this energy of really being patient, reevaluating what it is you need to reconcile to open up communication again. But what's the blockage? We have the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, along with the Devil. Ugh. Yeah. Again, with the Knight of Swords, and this is up here with your person. I feel like a blockage is you both are in this restrictive energy. You're still holding on to the past, to the negativity, to the betrayal, and it's preventing you from taking that decisive action and being successful in opening up communication, in opening up something new in this connection. So what do you need to do connectively to bring balance to this connection? We have this Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. What you need to do, okay, and it depends on what it is you want. If you want to rebuild this connection, what you need to do is work on walking away from some of the triggers that keep you stuck in the breakup, in the loss and grief of this separation. And, you know, you don't have to be, this could have been just someone that you cared about deeply or loved, and you don't have to be in a relationship. But if you want a chance at rebuilding this connection, there are some triggers that you just have to walk away from. There are some triggers that you just have to let go. I always say, you know, that famous saying, pick your battles. You know, you both may be holding on to too much, and it's making it difficult for you to heal. So you need to pick your battles. You need to pick the things that you really need to heal that will affect a possible reconciliation in a wrong way. And you need to just let some of the little stuff go. That's what needs to happen connectively. So let's get your person. What is their energy towards you? We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, your person's focused on opening their emotions. They're really focused on trying to find the courage and strength to let go of the negativity of the past, to let go of what no longer serves them, because their intention is the Five of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Empress. Yeah, their intention is to isolate anything in this connection, isolate and heal anything that doesn't open their heart, like really move in the way of love. Their intention is to nurture and create something new by mastering their emotions and isolating the negativity and really healing it, letting it go. But what blocks them? We have the World card, the Tower. Yeah, they're still going through it. They're still struggling with they're still struggling with some of the drama, the chaos, the damage that occurred when this breakup occurred. Your person's blockages, they're still trying to complete a cycle. They're still trying to end some of those triggers that have them stuck in negativity in this connection. Some of the triggers that they still struggle with. And I like this a little bit because even though it's a blockage with your person, it's just showing that your person is trying to heal, because they're starting to, people who aren't trying to heal, they don't work on, you don't get the World card. You don't get, what I mean? You don't get struggling or trying to, with the Tower really facing your wrongs. So this is a positive because your person is trying to face their wrongs. They're trying to let go of the negativity. And even though this is a blockage, because there's some things that they still have to work through, and there may be some things that they just need to walk away from. They may be trying to heal everything, and you can't. You can't hold on to an example. Okay, what made me mad was that this person threw their laundry behind the door. Every little thing, things like that just really don't matter. So this may be some of the things that your person needs to still work on, but what blocks them is they're still working on it. So what do they need to do? We have the Four of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. They need to reestablish some sort of stable foundation for themselves. What they need to do to bring balance to this connection is look at the bigger picture and realize, first of all, this is a soul deep connection, and that they need to start making steady and stable steps towards healing the past so that they can open up something to the present moment. What they need to do is ground themselves, stabilize their own selves so that they can make steady and stable steps towards stabilizing this connection, bringing stability to this connection. They need to look at everything. The King of Wands is looking at the overall picture. It's having the courage to really look at everything, not just what you did, but also what they did if they want to be successful in bringing peace to this connection. So let's get some messages from your person. What does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? Defensive, I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. That's honest. Intensity, the feelings I have for you overwhelm me, so I run away to process them. All right, let's get some tarot on this. We have the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords. Yeah, your person is still, they want you to know they're still in a defensive mode. And a lot of it is because they're still hurting. They're still feeling betrayed by this breakup, by you. And right now, they just want you to know that if they need to get through this, they need to heal it before you two can even try to communicate. And they're being honest. They want you to know, even though, this connection is intense. We have intensity. The feelings I have for you overwhelm me, so I run away to process them. We have the Ace of Cups and the Hangman. So the second message is your person is really, does feel this pull to initiate new love. Okay. They feel, the intensity of this connection, even though they may have ran away from this connection, they may block it off. It's a lot of the reason why is because they're still trying to work on letting go of the past. They're still trying to work on letting go of, all that negative energy. So let's get your energy now. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, along with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to think of ways to make some clear decisions. You know, I like your energy because you're working on yourself. You're really trying to lift yourself up financially and emotionally. And a lot of it is because you're trying to really think of stable ways of moving towards the truth and making clear decisions, not to let any doubts, any negativity slip in as you go down this healing journey. So what's your intention? We have the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, your intention is to make a passionate effort to get into a grounded and abundant energy, and at the same time as being practical when it comes to this connection. I feel like your intention is to really create and possibly open up a new stable beginning in this connection. So what blocks you? We have the Justice card, the Ten of Wands, along with the Hermit. You're still having a hard time balancing the scales, and you may be having a hard time accepting your wrongs, you know, and withdrawing from the burdens and challenges that keep you stuck in the negativity. So you're like your person, you're still working through it. You're still trying to withdraw from the challenges and the burdens, and you're still trying to balance the scales, but you're not quite there yet. So what do you need to do? We have the Chariot, the High Priestess, along with the Nine of Cups. You need to use your intuition. And I'm going to be honest with you. We have the Nine of Cups up here, and we have the Nine of Cups up here. You need to really use your intuition and charge forward over the obstacles that are preventing you from healing. But mostly, you need to see the better in this connection. You need to move more on concentrating on the better things that occurred when you two were together. You have to start really finding satisfaction with balancing the negative against the positive. And again, this is one of your person's fears, is that you're not going to look at this connection in a positive way if they were to come towards you. So what you need to do is really overcome the obstacles that are preventing you from doing that. Use your intuition to heal that negative energy so that you can start to see this connection as a connection that bettered your life instead of a connection that worsened your life. So let's get some near future connectively. What can we expect to happen? We have the Hierophant and the Judgment card. I see you both in the near future finding some absolution with some of the triggers from this past connection. And I like this because the more you find absolutions, the more that you make the choice to accept the truths and let go of the past pains of this commitment, the more you begin to create a rebirth in this connection, if that's what you want. What about your person? We have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords. I feel like your person is really going to face that defeated energy. He's going to face the triggers of the painful endings that are preventing him from opening up, him or her, I should say him or her, sorry, that prevent him or her from opening up a new passionate beginning in this connection. I feel like your person in the near future is going to work hard on healing that Ten of Swords energy, that defeated and painful ending. What about you? We have the Two of Swords. And the roles can reverse, just so you know. And it can be a him or her. That's why I always say that. Sometimes I get caught up in the hims. I feel like you're gonna really work hard on trying to really stop holding on too tight to the confusion or the triggers that do confuse you. I think that you're really going to work on yourself. Even though this is, you know, we have this stable energy with you. And I think that you are trying, even though you're hurt and there's still some pain and you got some work to do. I feel like you're really going to work hard on ridding any confusion that you're holding on to, any triggers that cause this confusion that you're holding on to. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. And I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.